And if some people weren't here yesterday, we'll be collecting for it. You'll see a couple of ladies wandering around with some nice fluorescent orange buckets. They have to let people know, unless you've got the magazine and ready. Engineers, all sorts of people. 2,963 people entered the Battle of Britain in 1940. 6 months later, in October the 31st, there was only 544 people left. That's 2,963 start. 6 months later, only 544 survived the Battle of Britain. And of that, there is less than 100 of these guys now who are survivors of that. With the Greeley, and of course Mike Eccles there. He's our guy down on the LMA stand, the scaffold round that house. But Mike likes this plane.
Oh, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're going straight from the LMA model display slot to World War I. I've got the mic back a little bit early off mic, so hence only 2 of the Dawn Patrol. What we've done today, we've put the Dawn Patrol aircraft in with all the other smaller scale World War I groups, and something we don't normally do. We only normally fly together, but this time, to make the slot more interesting and more entertaining, everything by Dave Walker. Number 3 is the SE-5A, flown by Martin Waller. The white aeroplane next away, the first of the Dawn Patrollers, the Newport 24 Bis, flown by Tony Slater. Mr. Showman, looking at that takeoff. What have we got now? The Fokker D7. This is the second of the Dawn Patrollers. This is... so how many have we got now? 1, 2, 3, 4... That's it, that's a 7. We've got the full amount available now in the air. Now your pilots today for
these aeroplanes are actually in the air 24/7, piloted very ably. This model by Andy Johnson, dear son, as he comes in for a lovely slow pass, climbing out at the end there. As Andy powers it round at the end there, and brings it down the strip. The Vulcan is out ready to roll. And to see these 2 aircraft in the air, look at that head height, beautiful. And they did air-to-air refueling. Andy's had this plane now for about a year, and the first time I saw it fly was up at Long Horsley, which is up in Northumberland. And next year they will have all 3 air bombers, because there is a Valiant on the way as well. And then it means they will have the Victor, the Valiant and the Vulcan. And to see these in the air all at the same time is absolutely beautiful. When you sort of look at that silhouette as it comes round like that, it has all the reminiscences of anybody who knows aircraft, and look at it, and you discount the tail on it, it looks like a horse. As I hear in the background, the Vulcan. This is modelled on the real thing. Beautiful shape, just clattering away with the camouflage colouring. This was built in 2004, and it's getting to the stage where it's getting quite long in the tooth now. And Dave actually has another plane, another Vulcan, which is being built at the moment, and it will be even bigger than this. This one is a 17-foot 6 wingspan. The new one will be 20 foot, and instead of just having 2 jet engines in it, is actually circling to join up in both of these planes in the frame. If you get your cameras ready and you have a look at this, You won't see this picture anywhere in the world at any time because there isn't a Victor flying, at least not to my knowledge anyway. But to watch these two aeroplanes come down, and the anonymous benefactor who donated £48,000. They're going to have all three of the at the end of the day, how good a pilot these guys are. They give the man, they give all the sort of effort to be able to put on displays, and Dave and Andy, his son, organise all these displays, not single-handedly, but you always need somebody at the helm to be able to organise things like this. And I'm sure all of the crowd and all of the helpers in the LMA, Dave has now been chairman for a lot of years, and of course Andy is taking over as the Vulcan comes in for an absolute superb landing. Look at that, nose down, settles it in as the big Victor comes round, and you just get a bit of a surprise as a great big Victor goes over the top of him. And the wind is straight down the strip, so there should be no problem in landing with this. Here he comes for a landing. Yep. First got it actually wasn't as good as this, and he removed a lot of weight and altered a lot of things. He's a very good engineer, and so consequently in settles the Victor. Beautiful, absolute round of applause. These guys absolutely spot on pilots and excellent. Newport, and of course he's got the big Sopwith as well, and that's half scale. Like I was saying, I don't think he knows how to build small aeroplanes. As looks like he's coming in for a landing now. There's also Dave Johnson. He's going to show off his prowess of every model that he flies. 1 minute he's flying the big Grumman Panther, and now he's getting ready to fly the used by Imperial Airways, and it was one of the first aeroplanes that actually carried fare-paying passengers.